First the funerals, then the ghost stories. In 2006, I lost 5 members of my family. Not tragic death, but one by heart attack, another one by bone cancer, another one had breathing problems, another one had blockage of the heart, and another one died with various illnesses. But the first one was on New Year's Day. He was Fred. He died. The second one was Janice. On the 28th, I do believe it was, of January. Then in February 20th, my brother-in-law was found deceased with a heart attack in the basement of a used-to-be funeral parlor in which my brother-in-law purchased. And the fourth one was my Aunt Catherine, my mother's sister-in-law. She passed on the 28th of February. And my mother and I were sitting at the table, and I started bobbing and weaving and said, "Ma, I wonder who's next." She said, "Wait a minute, son. I might be older than you, but the good Lord might call you home first." And that was really something to think about, too, because the young folks is dying, too. But I said, "Wait a minute, Ma, you're right about that, but being that you're older than I am, he just might take you anyway, because you did a good job here, and he leaving me here to better myself and to bring people around to him and keep my own self in line." And then in September, all this in 2006, September, another first cousin died. But you see, death is death, and we're going to leave here tragically sometime and sleep away. But here come the ghost stories. Yeah, the ghost stories. Well, whether it's fact or fiction, every major holiday, especially when my wife cooks fried chicken, the doorbells ring. Ding, 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 ding. I go out there, there's nobody. Minutes later, it rings again. My wife go out there, there's nobody. So we decided to do this. Next time it happened, say, "Come on in, Mrs. Scott. Come on in, Ma. We know you love this fried chicken." Now, whether she went home to the Lord or she's still lingering around, we don't know. Or could be an imposter, could be a spiritual entity is trying to imitate her. But we do have a plaque that's in the dining room that says Nana's Dining Room. All right, now, this is one reason why I didn't like to go down south, because you all have heard about them ghost stories. Well, we went down there one year. I was real young, coming from the city, more or less, or suburbs, and going down way in the dark woods where I was scared to walk down the street, where my cousin can run up and down because he was used to it. But we went way out in the country where they got so dark you couldn't see the outhouse. And you know I had to go to the bathroom, don't you? But I held it all night. No matter if it was 1 or 2, what I had to do, I held it all night. Because it was a cow out there that had one of them cowbells around their neck. And all you can hear was ding, dong, ding, dong. And then my great aunt started telling the story about her deceased husband. And how he would come from the back of the house. She heard scraping, skeet. And when she snapped open the door, she said, "Lazy, I know that was you." Oh, was I glad to get back up to Jersey. That Fredericksburg scared me. But I'm going to take you one a little deeper than that. See, we was always taught that when it's thunder and lightning, I guess to keep us in line, that lightning was the flash of God's eye, and thunder was his voice. And we had to get over in the corner and be quiet. Sometimes they sang hymns. Well, this particular time, I'm grown. My children are small. Son is around 4 years old. I'm standing on top of the steps, on the mid-step from first to second floor of this funeral parlor. By the way, down in the first floor where the bodies used to be laid out. That's the kitchen now. Some people don't like to drink no water from us. They don't even like to shake me. They don't like to invite me over their house, and I sit on their couch. They think I'm going to bring a spirit with me, but that ain't right. Don't blame me. It's much bigger than I am. Well, if the Holy Ghost is traveling with me, that's one thing, but they say they can't trust it. They don't know. But anyway, my wife, she's in the corner, being quiet, and all of a sudden I hear come up the stairs. It went past me. And my son, around about 4 years old, said, "Daddy, who's that running up the stairs?" I said, "Oh my goodness." He heard it too. So therefore, it just wasn't my imagination. But that is a ghost story, isn't it? Whether it's true or not, I want to tell you, strange things happen. First there's a funeral, and then there's ghost stories. See, I'm not supposed to be telling you this. That's why I'm dressed incognito. So only y'all would know who I am. But I'm going to sing this song to you that I made just for this. It says this. They say that I'm a neurotic. They say just what I am. They say I suffer from a psychosis, but I do what I can. And if y'all don't believe me, I'm going to tell all y'all what you can do. Just keep on living. They might call you one, too. Keep on living. They might call you neurotic, too. Bye-bye now. Peace.